everything now is some degree of entrepreneurialism. In terms of arts and science skills, I've mentioned a couple of times the cross-disciplinary nature. I continue to think that that's the strong suit of the program, then and now. The critical thinking, the writing. I think that I would really urge arts and science students to really think about their career, not simply in terms of sector silos like medicine or law or business or academia. I mean, that's okay, to be sure, but also to think about pursuits that are more cross-cutting in nature. So, for example, organization development, project management, change management, analytics. These are things that are not unique to any one sector. They're very cross-disciplinary in the sense that you can apply them across a lot of different functions in an organization, between profit and not-for-profit and so forth. And that's certainly the space that I've built my career in. The entrepreneurialism, intrapreneurialism, I think of them as one and the same. So if I just call it entrepreneurialism, I'm referring to both, because I think they both require risk-taking. You have to be willing to put your name to an idea, to advocate for that idea, to be willing to suffer failure, setbacks, frustrations, and so forth in trying to implement your idea, whether it's a startup in an external sense or you're trying to get some change done within an organization. And I think careers that are based on being the initiators of change are going to be more sought after and I think more influential than people that are simply waiting for change to happen to them. So on the question of why the arts and science students should attend this forum, I would offer a few thoughts. The first is that I think the topics being presented, being covered, technology, entrepreneurship, social responsibility, and so forth. I really can't think of many more issues or topics that are more pressing or current than ones like those. And so I think that's a big reason that you'd want to participate. The second one is, being that it's the first event of its kind, I think it's very cool to be one of the people that shapes it, because it's not just the organizers that are shaping it. In fact, it's mostly whoever attends and shows up and involves themselves in the exercises and the discussions are going to shape the quality and nature of this forum. And the third thing is, I find that as we all go forward in our areas of work, our professions, our careers, and so forth, increasingly it's less and less structured. To really succeed in whatever it is that one does requires each of us taking the initiative to go beyond the basic requirement and expectations. These sorts of forums, and this is a case where it's being highly organized for us, but nevertheless is extracurricular, I find is where a lot of the new ideas occur. It's where a lot of connections and networks happen. Is albeit more structured, but it is an example of that kind of thing where that's where you get the new thinking, the new ideas, and where you can really learn by participating.